Hello, this is Jupiter from Prism Fantasy, and welcome back to our channel where we talk about spirits, entities, magical beings, divination, magic, alchemy, and more. In this video, I would like to talk about Pele, the fire dragon goddess. She is known as the volcano goddess or lava goddess, but she is actually a fire dragon goddess. Not a lot of people know that, but she usually does appear in her human form. The information in this video is based on interviewing Pele and what she said. Unlike information on the internet and history written by humans, this interview is done on the astral. All of the information I have here might never have existed on Earth or recorded in history. And you know what they say, that the winners of war write history. There is only one way to confirm information if it is legit or fake, and the only way is by asking Pele herself. So she says she is a dragon goddess. She also says that it is the humans who started calling her Pele. So that is what she goes by, and that is what she became known as. Pele is an elemental dragon. She is the deity of fire element and the guardian of fire element. So with that being said, she controls anything and everything of fire, including all volcano activity on the earth. Some of you may think that all earthquakes are caused by her too. No. Pele controls the volcanic eruptions and while working together with the earth dragon Tiamat. And it is because of Tiamat that you have the ground shaking and pushing. And there are many times humans have spotted Pele during volcanic activity, but the news and the media has done a really great job at hiding the sightings. For those who can astral travel, you can meet her at any active volcano. Her favorite hotspot is the Hawaiian volcano called Kilauea. Pele's parents are the father of sun dragons and the mother of earth dragons. She has several siblings and each of them govern other elements besides fire. I won't get into that right now. She doesn't want to talk about her parents or siblings. If I want to know, then Ginny or I would have to go interview them ourselves. This is actually the law of the dragons, to be active in finding the truth directly yourself, not by asking a third party, which again is why we are not going by the history or the internet. We are asking Pele directly. As the guardian of the fire element, her age is just below the Earth's. She is just slightly younger than the Earth at 4.463 billion years old. She has been worshipped for millions of years until around 2875 BC. Because that is when the rate of worshippers fell to a little over 10,000 people. Then, after the birth of Abrahamic religions, the number has dropped even more. The Hawaiian natives are known to still be worshipping her today, but she says it is less than 500 people. And when I say worship, I mean like devoted, like really devoted. The Hawaiians started worshipping her since 259 AD. Then it was in the 1800s, a priestess who was also revered the leader of her people betrayed Pele by converting to Christianity. The priestess recited the Christian prayers to Pele instead of her own mantras. So Pele felt angered from betrayal and considering the mantras of another god as a huge insult. Pele took these things as being challenged. So with that, she cursed the high priestess with a very contagious disease, which made the priestess suffer for 3 months before dying. This should be considered a fair warning to those who dare challenge her. Know this, okay? Abrahamic religions are only less than 1,800 years old. How could they dare challenge a goddess that is billions and billions of years old? Some more, she is in charge of all fire, and that includes all humans when they were born. The human body has fire in the stomach for burning and digestion. So when you take away the fire element from our bodies, it just becomes an instant malfunction. Pele is also known as the goddess of destruction, death, fertility, renewal, and cleansing. The reason why the Hawaiians worshipped her is to please her from triggering volcanoes, to prevent lava flows from destroying their homes, to bless the lands to be fertile, for the animals to eat healthy, and for females to conceive easily and healthily. But Pele has a softer side to her as well that not many people know as, because the destruction and the chaos it has more of a reputation. In many cases, humans committed suicide by jumping into the volcano, or they threw each other into the volcano as a sacrifice to please Pele so that she doesn't trigger volcanic eruptions. However, Pele says that she is saddened when they did that, because she never asked for life sacrifices, and this includes animal sacrifices too. She doesn't actually like those things. In older times, people thought that by appeasing the gods, then the gods will not trigger natural disasters. But it actually doesn't work that way. Remember, nature has no good or evil. Nature just works itself naturally. Like all immortals, she is a goddess of duality, and true power is duality. She is neutral because if she picked a side, then the opposite side wouldn't exist. There's always a polar opposite to everything, a bipolar opposite, like hot and cold, yin and yang, dark and light. Everything has a balance. So immortals give and take. They create and they destroy. Death is not the end though, it is a transition, and without it there won't be new things to come, because when doors close, new doors open, because everything has a cycle of birth and death. Death is the start of new life. Most of you may have heard of unknown or mysterious cases of deaths by taking stones and minerals after volcanic eruptions. They are actually infused with Pele's energy, which is so powerful that if you have a weak or low spiritual development and you touch them, then you won't be able to handle the strong energy. Or there's also like other mysterious cases, like when people were trying to mine for their precious stones, like a whole crew ended up dying down there. But Pele's energy is known as chaos energy, and this can cause misfortune, sickness, disease, accidents, bad luck, and death. The chaos energy infused stones can last 100 to 1,000 years or more. Many humans in this era have no knowledge about nature. Even worse, human religions mostly don't know, or they leave out information. Humans can take the stones after performing a ritual on them to purify their energies, and it removes the chaos energy. Or you can also ask Pele to purify the stones herself. This kind of issue though, no one can blame her, since it's really bad manners to take things without permission. And I'm sure all of you did learn about never taking anything that doesn't belong to you. And those are her stones. She made those. So in this era, she can almost be considered as a forgotten dragon goddess, or even a lonely dragon goddess. She says that around the world, there's just a handful of people that respect her and still actively worship her. Nature is more important than religion, because nature is made up of spirits being gods and goddesses, deities, entities, humans, animals, plants, tissues, cells, molecules, atoms, elements, energy, all of it. It's all actually more of a science. Without humans, religion would never have existed, because religion is born from human beliefs, mostly anyway. But humans have a tendency of taking things and making it all about what they want it to be. But sadly, many humans depend on religion instead of nature. All humans should respect nature, and we should respect the nature of beings such as Pele. So is Pele a benevolent goddess or a malevolent one? Again, a spirit that is one with nature is truly neutral. Respect her, love her, and she's gonna do the same to you. challenge her, then yeah, okay, you asked for it. Because no one can blame nature when someone dies by supernatural means. You know what you deserve from your children. And to Pele, the children have forgotten who she is and what she has done for them. For any lives she has taken, like that priestess I mentioned earlier, they actually just reincarnate on earth again and suffer another human experience, maybe a worse one. Our pride and our arrogance can be our greatest weakness or mistake as a human being, and that's due to our ego. But that is all for today's video about the goddess Pele, and if you found this video helpful, please support us by giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. The links for that are below. We also added our Discord link. Come to our server, drop by, share your experiences. If you're into spirit companionship, magic, or whatever other metaphysical stuff, we want you to come in. We can help each other learn and grow. We also hold events such as contests, win prizes, and other cool things, so you don't really want to miss out. Alright, so see you there and stay tuned for our next video. Thank you.